Welcome to the 78th Annual Graduate Studies Commencement Master's Ceremony at the University of California, Davis. At this time, please be seated to watch the following video. Thank you.
You're so close.
You're so close.
You're so close. Can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
Do you believe it? That moment you have been waiting for.
Working for? Once as undergraduates.
You strive to gain a broad education, perhaps savoring your newfound freedom and a taste of the college life.
But then, perhaps years later, you rededicated yourself
In pursuit of a specialized expertise.
A whole life built around a single question.
At UC Davis, graduate students have always been the bedrock of our success.
You perform so many critical and integral functions.
As scholars,
Researchers, teachers.
community builders.
You provide crucial assistance to both students and faculty and constitute an incredible community of diverse minds.
Completing a graduate degree
is
is
a
formidable achievement.
in advanced scholarship.
In spite of all the hurdles and hardships, you saw it through.
You no doubt received support along the way from family, friends,
advisors, and mentors. But ultimately, this accomplishment is yours alone.
This education, this degree, will likely open doors for you. It will create career opportunities.
But it also positions you to improve the lives of others.
To provide leadership and advocacy in a time when it is desperately needed.
But today, these future concerns can wait. Today, it's time to celebrate.
Go forth, grow forth, wherever life takes you.
or wherever you take life.
May you find yourself always outgrowing expectations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Master's Commencement Convocation for Graduate Studies at the University of California, Davis is convened. Before we begin our ceremony, we're sharing some common rules of conduct so everyone can fully enjoy the program today. Students have worked hard to get to this special moment. Family and friends have supported them throughout and have traveled from near and far to celebrate and commemorate this milestone. In light of everything going on in the world and at home, we owe it to all of our graduates to give them the best day possible today. It is with this in mind that we request that you please silence your cell phones, stay in your seats, remain until the end of the ceremony, and keep the aisle clear. Actions to prevent our speakers from being heard, block cameras or view of speakers or stage, or prevent students from crossing the stage are not permitted. Let's celebrate this moment in the spirit of mutual respect and caring that guides us at UC Davis. Thank you for your respect and assistance in keeping the event focused, celebrating every graduate's accomplishments today. Now, will Jennifer Sherrill please come forward to sing the national anthem? Will the audience please rise and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will the audience please be seated? Now, I would like to ask that you pause and reflect as we acknowledge the land. The ceremony is being held in the University Credit Union on the Davis campus, which sits on Patwin lands. The video was recorded in the Native American Contemplative Garden.
We should take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we are gathered. For thousands of years, this land has been the home of Patwin people. Today, there are 3 federally recognized Patwin tribes: Kachil Dihi Band of Wintoon Indians of the Calusa Indian Community, Quetzal Dihi Wintoon Nation, and Yochadehi Wintoon Nation. The Patwin people have remained committed to the stewardship of this land over many centuries. It has been cherished and protected as elders have instructed the young through generations. We are honored and grateful to be here today on their traditional homelands.
We are honored and grateful to be here today on their traditional lands. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present Jean-Pierre Deplanque, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies and Professor of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering.
Thank you. Graduates, friends, and family members, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you to this year's Graduate Studies Commencement ceremony. Today, we come together to celebrate and applaud the achievements of our 2024 master's degree recipients. This ceremony provides an opportunity to recognize not only the collective accomplishments of our graduates, but also their individual determination and success. Graduates, it is my profound honor to stand before you and say congratulations. I know the long hours, late nights, and intense research and study that have gone into earning this degree, and I can only imagine the immense sense of accomplishment and pride that you feel having reached this final ceremonial moment. Even if a small voice in your head is also saying, I'm just glad it's over now. Graduate education can be a very solitary pursuit. Much of your time has been spent focusing on work that can feel deeply personal and consumes your thoughts. Yet today, as I look around this room, I see the collective strength of our graduate community, a community that you are not only a part of, but that you've also helped to strengthen. Each of you has played a vital role in creating a collaborative, impactful, and intellectually vibrant community of scholars, educators, and learners at UC Davis. You have forged new discoveries, advanced our classrooms, and served as mentors and colleagues to your peers and to our undergraduates. Together, you have made this university stronger, and I know your collective impact will only grow as you take the next step into your lives and careers. I would like to take a moment to thank all the friends, family members, and loved ones who have supported you, as well as those who remain with you in spirit. I also extend my gratitude to the community of postdocs, staff, mentors, and colleagues who have guided you. Their support has been essential to your academic and professional growth. We hope you will continue to nurture these relationships. The benefits of a graduate education extends far beyond graduation day, and we look forward to welcoming you to the Graduate Alumni Network, where you can connect with new opportunities for mentorship, professional development, and relationship building. Thank you for choosing UC Davis as your home for your graduate education journey. Remember, no matter where you go, whatever new heights you reach, and whatever discoveries you pioneer, UC Davis will always be a home for you. The Graduate Council, charged by the Academic Senate with ensuring excellence in all academic graduate degrees, oversees this ceremony. I'm joined on stage by members of the UC Davis leadership, whose names are displayed above. I ask the entire stage party to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for taking part in today's ceremony. Please be seated. I now invite all faculty present to please rise. I am pleased to present the faculty members participating in today's commencement. We thank you for your many contributions to graduate education. Your devotion to teaching and mentoring enables our graduate students to succeed. Will the faculty please be seated? Now, I would like to introduce Provost Mary Krogan. Mary Krogan joined UC Davis as its Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor in July 2020. She has decades of experience as an administrator and a faculty member, including 30 years with the UC San Francisco School of Medicine and as chair of the UC System-wide Academic Senate. She's a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, which was founded in 1780 and remains one of the nation's most prestigious honorary societies. Provost Krogan earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Community Health at UC Davis and a PhD in epidemiology at the Johns Hopkins University School of Hygiene and Public Health. Please welcome Provost Krogan.
Good morning and welcome to this celebration of the class of 2024. I'm thrilled to be with you here today to mark this day with our graduate students and their loved ones. It truly brings me so much joy to see our students reach this incredible milestone in their academic and professional careers. To our graduates, today is your day. Take time to pause and celebrate all that you have achieved and to recognize your persistence and your performance. In fact, let's pause right now together. And I apologize to the School of Education students who went through this exercise with me yesterday. You get to do it again. Twice is even better. So I want you all, family and friends can do this as well, but I'd like the students to close their eyes. Seriously, close your eyes. I can see you from here. Take a deep breath. Be present here and now. Remember all the hard work you did, all the obstacles you had to overcome that brought you to this spectacular moment. Those obstacles undoubtedly included COVID, standing 6 feet apart from your classmates, working hard late into the night, trials and tribulations of achieving all that you've achieved. Think back to how hard that was. Give a deep sigh and feel the joy and the pride of this moment wash over you. You did it. You're here today, and I want you all to commit this moment to your memory. Okay, you can open your eyes. And thank you for going along with me on that. You really did close your eyes. In the future, when you are starting something new and you have more questions than you have answers, close your eyes again and come back to this moment. Take a deep breath and always remember you are good enough. Remember what it took to get here today? You didn't have all the answers when you started your educational journey as an undergraduate, nor when you became a graduate student. Instead, you remained open and curious, and you set a goal. You wanted to learn, and you allowed yourself to be in this uncomfortable space of uncertainty. Inevitably, you will feel uncomfortable again, but the space where you are uncomfortable is where your real growth happens. I encourage you to seek out opportunities to grow, nurture the lifelong learner in you, and keep striving to become the best version of yourself. As an Aggie alumna myself, I know that UC Davis has positioned you very well for success. The knowledge and skills you've gained here have prepared you to make absolutely incredible, meaningful, long-standing contributions to society. I wish you all the very best in the next chapter of your lives, and I look forward to seeing all the good you will do in the world. Congratulations, graduates, and go Ags.
Thank you, Provost Krogan.
Certificates for completion of graduate curricula, the degrees conferred by the University of California, Davis, attest to the scholastic achievement of the recipients. On behalf of the Academic Senate, I'm pleased to recommend awarding of degrees of Master of Advanced Study, Master of Arts, Master of Engineering, Master of Public Health, and Master of Science to those who have completed the degree requirements.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Advanced Study, Master of Arts, Master of Engineering, Master of Public Health, and Master of Science please rise and remain standing while your degrees are conferred? The recipients of the master's degrees have successfully completed their study, scholarship, and research in their respective discipline. They are prepared for positions of responsibility in their particular fields of study, as well as for more advanced graduate work. Provost Krogan, I present the candidates of the degrees of Master of Advanced Study, Master of Arts, Master of Engineering, Master of Public Health, and Master of Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the master's degree.
Will the candidates please be seated? Will the recipients of the master's degrees please come forward as directed by the ushers? Master's graduates are generally arranged alphabetically by the name of their graduate program.
Professor Helen Dulkey, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Entomology. Eliza Litzy. Professor Katrina Jesso, presenting the recipients in the Master of Science in Agricultural and Resource Economics. Gyeongyun Bae. Samantha Jo Cameron. Pranav Chayil. Kyle Cronin. Xie Yue Guan. Zhi Wei Li. Sophia Isadora Harley Salzer. Josh William Vereen. Hui Wen Wang. Ying Jiu Zhang. Yi Zheng Zhou. Professor Jessica Morgan, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Animal Biology. Catherine Alexakos. Nicole Concheta Bonfiglio. Wilson Moraes Coelho, Jr. Tara Daniel Folt. Tom Hara. Madison Sky Kindberg. Lauren Taylor Moss. Delaney Braulio de Mello. Professor Christian Darwin, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Anthropology. Lauren Marie Castaneda Molina. Nana Moraes. Alexandra Francis Surowick. Professor Michael Yonan, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Art History. Margaret Elizabeth Coloris Harp. Kiaya Tanya Klinghoffer. Leah Kramer. Allison Tomiko Nakazawa. Professor Erwan Munier, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Atmospheric Science. Nick Dayer. Sule Wang. Professor Pramod K. Pandey, PhD, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Biological Systems Engineering. Kaylee Elise Douglas. Sasha Axelstein. Prachi Pandey. Nitya Raisingani. Professor John D. Wong, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering. Matthew Cerrito Chan. Isabel Inakai Crisostomo. Erin Rachel Loader. Arunduti Sanyol. Professor Tanya Kuhl, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Chemical Engineering. Jia Young Ho. Shwetha Jayachandran. Krishna Teja Korimerla. Professor Daniel Tancredi, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Biostatistics. Yu Jia Shirley Lin. Monica Orm. Laura Yiching Wang. Professor Drew Single, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Child Development. Gustav Operman. Allison Snyder. Professor Jasqueline Peña, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering. Bryce Clayton Ambrose. Asai Amantini. David Bochanik. Benjamin Emmett Blair. Jose Luis Caispanta. Cam James Greenwald Carpenter. Roberto Antonio de la Torre Real. Mahela Edgar. Hao Ling Fang. Rose Fisher. Kendall Colette Galvez. Jade Rita Christine Hinson. Who chano speak. Losya Kandiala. Rafir Rahman Khan. Jingzhen Liu. Sabhadita Mirta. Oksana Pivnuk. Thomas John Purcell. Weston Rademacher. Israel Catrino Riviera. Massimo Aldo Romano. Eric Ruiz. Vida Alejandro Sanchez. Cameron Schultz. Kristen Young Stillen. Mukuntha Shauran Venkatkatesan. Eric Watley. Jennifer Wu. Owen Martin Zudima. Katrina Jesso, Agricultural and Resource Economics. Alexis Vivas Flores. Professor Stephen Wheeler, presenting the recipients in the Master of Science in Community Development and Master of Arts in Geography. Alexis Maris Fontanilla. Emma Forrester. Andrea Juarez. Gianna Maria Marasovic. Claire Frances McKeon. Isaiah Jamal Thomas. Coco Herda. Professor Michael Subielka, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Comparative Literature. Lilia Galenkova-Riggs. Professor Alexander Gamero Garrido, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Computer Science. Mohammed Asim. Komal Bakshi. Aditya Kumar Bej. Salendra Akash Bonagiri. Ryan Anton Buchner. Surin Chakrabarti. Seo Jin Chang. Daniel S. Chen. Ying Chen Chen. Xu Huan Chen. Zheng Jie Zheng. Dylan Alberto Chima Sanchez. Frank Isidore Gomez. Wan Hao Gu. Xiang Hao. Stan B. He. Lawrence Jason Huang. Manjanthoth Jakaradi. Lan Jiang. Shivani Kalamadi. Davrishi Kataria. Naresh Kumar Kaushal. Fatima Ibrahim Kazi. Ukaresh Kolhe. Kriti. Raj Kunamana Nani. Yul An Le. Elliot Lin. Yi Wen Lin. Piao Piao Long. Karan H. Mehta. Hugo Michaelstein Serdon. Gopal Nambiar. Jiafang Justin Nguyen. Aditya Umesh Parab. Rohit Raj Siravasni. Kali Ying Xin Yu. Pranat Apurva Praveen Shiati. Swati Singhvi. Aditya Sharnoff. Vikraman Senthil Kumar. Madhutmita Sankaran Krishnan. Yi Feng Xie. Rutuvikas Ravi Kumar. Akshit Naresh Parmar. Abdiyar Syed. Harsha Gangaram Tolani. Seema Uptadhaya. Alex Young. Chen Yu Yu. Professor Elliot Atakwana, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Earth and Planetary Sciences. Sun Jo Clarice Nguyen Sun. Yvonne Jacqueline Leon. Sierra Isis Rack. Jack Yu. Professor Brian Gaylord, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Ecology. Alexander Johansson. Nanti Tang Nguyen. Mia Lee Reed. Lauren Radosh. Professor Alex Patterson, presenting the recipients in the Master of Arts in Education. Sabrina Block. Zua Chow Duncan. Erin Chow Duncan. Andrew Nguyen. Neil Kamal Parkash. Kara Louise Romani. Professor Russ Hovey, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Education. Mariana Oliva Urbina. Professor Juan Sebastian Gomez Diaz, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. And Anthony Leo Joan Balthazar. Rahul Bandiopadhyay. Ranuk Chopra. Logan Echeverria. Avantika Gautam. Noah Peter Glick. Gabriel Emmanuel Hernandez. Parisa Oftade. Yu Zhuan Huo. Alex Jose. Siddharth Nagendran. Lillian Molina. Anahita Bala Potiarju. Aditya Pandey. Ian Ramos. Jordan Ritchie. Santosh Mana Sameta. Chi Shan Kong. Anirudhi Srikanth. Dalton Michael Sturley. Chloe Leanne Tain. Achinta Wijeshingwe. Man Yu. Professor Alan Jen, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Energy Systems. Sagal Abdikamal Ali Sulad. Peter Ambiel. Shannon Lee Andrew. William Roderick Evans. Jordan Anthony Gilmore. Hyun Dong Ju. Natida Jubju. Oves Khan. Andres Isaac Martinez. Vedant Sinha. Professor Sean Xu, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in English. Catherine Elizabeth Flores. Professor Tyler Scott, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Environmental Policy and Management. Courtney Vogue Carpenter. Saurabh Herohali. Kayla Morgan Hickey. Natalie Kadaoka. Hannah Money. May Mio Mint. Peter Thomas Tabor Rassi. Kriti Shah. Akshita Singh. Professor Maurice Pateski, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Epidemiology. Zachary Tobar. Ya-Xing Yang. Professor Ashley Hall, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Forensic Science. Elena Diana Alleman. Aldrin Elviar. Anutham Agvav Afshok. Emily Nicole Bergman. Amber Ray Kerendong. David Seth Habanero Carrillo. Harrison Dwan. Ashley Elizabeth Fricker. Jonathan Edward Gervais. Sarah Hagenbart. Sukhmanpreet Kaur. Jacqueline Marie Likoskos. Erai Padilla Lopez. Mariela Avalos Marquez. Logan Peter Mayfield. Araceli Saldivar. Tam Tang. Alyssa Marie Tewksbury. Drew Campbell Vandelia. Professor Eric Louis Russell, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in French and Francophone Studies. Laura Burkrack. Mark Carroll, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Health Informatics. Taran Sankar Jai Sankar. Naveed Kaur. Angela Pudel. Prakriti Sarkar. Priya Sharma. Professor Astrid Volder, presenting the recipients in the Master of Science in Horticulture and Agronomy. Sydney Lee Cho. Erica Escalona. Maria de la Paz Fraye Reyes. George Dubkovsky, presenting the recipients of the MS in Genetic Plant Breeding. Francine Peraiso. Dante Leventini. Daniel Ostrowski. An Koa Pham. Holden Smith. Professor Thomas Harder, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Hydrologic Sciences. Chris Joseph Dory. Spencer Halloran Jordan. Professor David J. Siegel, presenting the recipients in the Master of Science in Integrative Genetics and Genomics. Vienna Noel M. Green. Professor Cameron Piddleco, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in International Agricultural Development. Benjamin Tonona Baldi. Maria Jose Godoy Harb. Catherine Gregerson. Professor Julia Menard Warwick, presenting the recipients in the Master of Arts in Linguistics. Allison Grace Jones. Hazmin Nayeli Mendoza Paz. Professor Yayoi Takamura, presenting the recipients in the Master of Science in Material Science and Engineering and Master of Engineering in Material Science and Engineering. Surya Teha Botu. Carolyn Love. Jacob Lovey. Dennis Luong. Pooja Chandrasekhar Rao. Tanaya Sahu. Professor Lori Nomson Rivers, presenting the recipients of the Master of Advanced Study in Maternal and Child Nutrition. Nadini Devi. Megan Elizabeth Esparza. Sarah Margaret Estil. Helen Misa Furujan. Anurit Kar. Stephanie Sarai Reyes. Jessica Marie Rinaldi. Jessica Soriano Valdez. Mackenzie Grace Stoll. Miranda Vig. Tian Le Wang. Professor Zhao Dan Gong, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Valentina Arvalo Arredondo. Timothy Dupuy. Yu Rong Zhang. Ling Wen Chen. Eric Contreras. Mark Korfmet. Dinesh Kumar. Ershad Fokhani. Sumiyajit Ganguly. Gutta Prudvi Reddy. Blake Joseph Hanna. Paul Hitchwa. Jorge Karam Padilla. Kokul Arnath Kathiravan Kavita. Matthew Matthews. Nathan Alois Miller. Janine Rosenberg Moses. Juan Carlos Nava. Ruth Run Shivpakresh Pillay. Ramesh Chander Praveen Shankar. Srijit Ravi Chandethran. Joshua R. Siegel. Vidithi Thavi. Mark Wiscombe. Mu Jing Young. Professor Manuel Navedo, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Molecular, Cellular, and Integrative Physiology. Yi Hong Chen. Professor Soilia Mendoza, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Native American Studies. JB. Professor John Ramsey, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Nutritional Biology. Yu Jing Zhong. Heng Chen Liu. Juliana Lina Mendez. Professor Kit Lam, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Pharmacology and Toxicology. Sarah Abu Abdas. Hector Delgadillo. Professor David Glick, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Philosophy. Cameron Dante Kincaid. Professor Christopher Hare, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Political Science. Patrick Barnard. Professor Paul Eastwick, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Psychology. Rose Byrne. Shannon Marie Klotz. Eva Marie Meza. Marita Miramontes. Professor Brad Pollack, presenting the recipients of the Master of Public Health in Public Health. Francesca Apaya. Julia Armanillo. Simran Kaur Baines. Jocelyn Taylor Canty. Alexandra Castro. Bailey Taylor Cohen. Jessica Dhaliwal. Megan Elise Ga. Hidak Mahmoud Ibrahim. Berenice Jacobo Zurita. Gurmeen Kaur. Jasmine Kaur. Jonathan Ka. Aaron Ilash Kishore. Kedrick Michael Lai. Tuan Lee. Alfredo Lopez Aguilera. Jesus Magaldalano. Malala Mahmood. Aniko Mohanty. Anna Nguyen. Christine Din Nguyen. Julia Pan. Daniel Jorge Pacias Pablo. Hia Reddy Pisu. Isabel J. Ramos. Isabella Rimolina. Caitlin Sutton. Mohammed Tariq. Caitlin Garcia Schweller. Anna Victoria Rosario. Franklin Tran. Berenice Vences. Professor Kim Shawman, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Sociology. Sara Getsomani Alkai. Isabella Cantu. Yulisa Peñalosa. Rima Abed Sad. Christina Zito. Professor Daniela Gutierrez Flores, presenting the recipients of the Master of Arts in Spanish. Mario David Gonzalez Villagran. Lady Hernandez Fernandez. Zhu Jinghuan Shen. Aster Vern Rasnick. Professor Chris Drake, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Statistics. Sara Sofia Abril Guevara. Elsie Fuentes Basa. Hong Da Chun. Matthew Chen. Yao Jiao Zheng. Ian Dimapasuk. Mark Fain Boyum. Wen Dao Guo. Jianing Hao. Ben Smiley Jewel. Jay Huan Kim. Jia Feng Li. Liang Jie Liu. Jae Hyun Park. Pranav Ramesh. Shayren Syed. Jasper Tsai. April Vong. Jared Woolsey. Lulu Xue. Lu Yang Zheng. Professor Giovanni Circella, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Transportation, Technology, and Policy. Daniel Bird. Jonathan Scott Gruen. Kevin Hernandez Rios. Musharut Dunhoon. Orojit Jiana. Layden King. Claire Elizabeth McGinnis. Professor David Block, presenting the recipients of the Master of Science in Viviculture and Enology. Bianyang Chen. Justin Ito. And last but not least, Roy Waldfish.
Let me again offer my sincere congratulations to all our degree recipients. In keeping with the time-honored tradition, I now invite you to move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side. Congratulations.
Will the audience please remain in place during the recessional by the stage party, faculty, and degree recipients? Thank you all so much for joining us this morning. The 2024 Master's Commencement Convocation of Graduate Studies at the University of California, Davis is now closed. Will everyone please rise?